Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but learning to dance in the rain. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. What you do today can improve all your tomorrows. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. The best view comes after the hardest climb. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Don't be afraid to start over. It's a chance to build something better this time. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and start being excited about what could go right. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. You cannot control the wind, but you can adjust the sails. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. Be careful what you tolerate. You are teaching people how to treat you. Life is short, so make it sweet. Don't count the days. Make the days count. The secret of change is to focus all your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. You don't always get what you wish for. You get what you work for. Be a voice, not an echo. Sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step of your life. Worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles. It takes away today's peace. Your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Never stop learning, because life never stops teaching. Don't ruin a good today by thinking about a bad yesterday. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Every next level of your life will demand a different version of you. You don't have to control your thoughts. You just have to stop letting them control you. Time is free, but it's priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. Kindness is free. Sprinkle that stuff everywhere. Life is too important to be taken seriously. Don't let a bad moment ruin your whole day. Be the reason someone believes in the goodness of people. Growth is uncomfortable because you've never been here before. Let go of what you can't control. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Chase dreams, not people. Be strong enough to stand alone, smart enough to know when you need help, and brave enough to ask for it. Sometimes you have to stop being scared and just go for it. Do what is right, not what is easy. One day or day one, you decide. Your life is your message to the world. Make sure it's inspiring. You were born to be real, not perfect. If it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. Every morning, you have two choices. Continue to sleep with your dreams, or wake up and chase them. Don't let anyone's ignorance, hate, trauma, or negativity stop you from being the best version of yourself. It's okay to outgrow people who don't grow. Live life by design, not by default. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Don't trade your authenticity for approval. Stay close to anything that makes you feel alive. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. Be humble, but don't let people walk all over you. Sometimes you have to create your own sunshine. Never put the key to your happiness in someone else's pocket. Your only limit is your mind. When you focus on problems, you'll have more problems. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities. Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. Respect is earned. Honesty is appreciated. Trust is gained. And loyalty is returned. Be happy with what you have while working for what you want. What's coming is better than what's gone. If you're always trying to be normal, you'll never know how amazing you can be. Work hard in silence. Let your success be your noise. Courage doesn't mean you don't get afraid. Courage means you don't let fear stop you. It always seems impossible until it's done. Don't quit. Sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step of your life. Dream big. Work hard. Stay focused and surround yourself with good people. The grass is greener where you water it. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. Don't be busy, be productive. If you want to fly, you have to give up the things that weigh you down. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid not to try. Sometimes you don't realize the weight of something you've been carrying until you feel the weight of its release. Your dreams don't work unless you do. Be the kind of person you want to meet. Energy is contagious. Invest wisely. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. Be stubborn about your goals, but flexible about your methods. When you can't control what's happening, challenge yourself to control the way you respond to what's happening. You owe it to yourself to become everything you've ever dreamed of being. The same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It's about what you're made of, not the circumstances. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. At the end of the day, you can either focus on what's tearing you apart or what's holding you together. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You're always one decision away from a totally different life. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. Learn to say no without explaining yourself. Some people will never like you because your spirit irritates their demons. You don't grow when you're comfortable. Silence is sometimes the best answer. The less you respond to negativity, the more peaceful your life becomes. Not everyone deserves access to you. Challenging yourself every day is one of the most powerful ways to grow. Don't carry your mistakes around with you. Use them as stepping stones. It's not what you look at that matters. It's what you see. Jealousy is a wasted emotion. Appreciate what you have while working for what you want. Healing doesn't mean the damage never existed. It means the damage no longer controls your life. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Patience is not about waiting. It's about how you act while waiting. When you learn to survive without anyone, you can survive anything. Never let success get to your head or failure get to your heart. The world is changed by your example, not your opinion. Don't waste your energy on things you can't change. You don't need to attend every battle you're invited to. Sometimes, walking away has nothing to do with weakness and everything to do with strength. Protect your energy. Not everyone deserves your vibe. Your mistakes don't define you. What you do after matters most. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into places you've outgrown. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. You're not obligated to be the same person you were a year ago, a month ago, or even a day ago. Some people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. Sometimes you win, sometimes you grow. The person you will be in 5 years depends on the books you read and the people you surround yourself with today. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Stop expecting honesty from people who lie to themselves. Be kind, but don't let people abuse your kindness. If you don't heal what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you. The most valuable lessons in life cannot be taught. They must be experienced. Don't fear failure. Fear being in the exact same place next year as you are today. Peace is not the absence of trouble, but the presence of calm within it. When you stop chasing the wrong things, you give the right things a chance to catch you. Value your time. It's the one thing you can never get back. Life becomes easier when you learn to accept the apology you never got. Everything happens for a reason, but sometimes the reason is that you made a bad decision.